Hi everybody, this is Jake, your resident content cowboy here. Yeehaw! I wanted to bring you this Cramorant quasi-guide match here because I really think this is the best possible build for Cramorant right now. I hear people talk about other movesets they like better. I'm not 100% sure on the items. One of the reasons is I am not running Energy Amplifier right now. The reason behind that being I keep hearing issues about how it's bugged, it doesn't charge you your night move, I don't know when the damage increase happens, so I could see someone saying actually pull this item off Cramorant and put Buddy Barrier on. But this, I believe, is an extremely solid build for Cramorant and the best moveset. I'll talk more about the moveset inside the match, but I just wanted to bring you what I think is an extremely solid Cram build, and I play it pretty well in this match. I usually record the first match of the day. I try to record a lot of matches, but this was just my first one today in Master Rank. It seems like both teams are actually really solid inside this game, so I hope you enjoy it, and I'll talk more about the build inside. All right, here we are at the character select screen. I just hover over my boy Cram and I ask for the top lane. I notice that we have ourselves someone who wants to go possibly Talon, Zeraora, and a Gengar. So we have a lot of people who want to take that center. We end up getting a Lucario, which, I mean, you gotta love that. A Blissey, great. I don't think Blissey's amazing for our setup here, but the move speed's incredible. It's just Blissey works so much better with Cinderace or Greninja as your carries. I'm going Cram. Here are my items here. Buddy Barrier, Wise Glasses, Focus Band. I pulled the Energy Amp for that Focus Band. I noticed lately that me being alive seems to be more beneficial than the bonus damage from that Unite move. Oftentimes the Unite move, it does a lot of damage. It's really amazing, but it scares people more than it kind of KOs everybody. It kind of zones them out. When you get into higher ranks, everyone knows what Cramorant's doing. You don't hang out inside of Cramorant's move. And you can see 3 of us master here, and the other team also really solid. So let me take you into the match. All right, here we go. I'm top laning with our Crustle. I would say that Cramorant's Whirlpool is amazing, but you kind of miss it, don't you? If you play Cram, I feel like at some point you're like, I kind of love Whirlpool a lot, but I go Surf Hurricane in this game. I think Surf Hurricane is the better build, not necessarily because the amount of damage. You can see me try to pop this Whirlpool here where they're fighting over it. We end up taking it there, which is nice. And then I think, you know what? I'm actually going to try to contest right here over this one. Do I get it? I can't remember if I get it. No, I don't get it. We almost get a KO there, though. Really close to nabbing it. I should have used my B there to try to take that. So just fighting with a bit, seeing if I could steal that one. I can't. Now I've got to head back here and continue farming. I really think Surf and Hurricane are the stronger choice, and it's not just because of damage output. It is because of CC. And if you don't know what CC means, that's crowd control. Right here, I could actually have popped my eject button there and taken that KO. Maybe I should have. So CC means crowd control. So basically, the idea is you are able to control what enemies are doing through a stun or a knock-up or a slow, something like that. Both Hurricane and Surf give you forms of crowd control that I think are really, really amazing. And not only do you set up good KOs for yourself, but you also put the team in great positions to take out their carries. Basically, Cramorant not only does a lot of damage as sort of that artillery mage kind of character, but you actually help your carries assassinate some of the opponent's carries. And that's what I try to do in this. I try to continue to play at range the entire match. And what I mean is at range is almost at the full range that Cramorant has. So I cast almost all my abilities right on the edge of where they can be cast. And I'll show you what that looks like if I nail a couple good ones here. Ooh, this is close. I'm getting close, but I think someone comes up to fight me here. When I'm talking about casting right on the edge of my range, it's trying to play right on the edge of that circle if I can. Ooh, yeah, there's Cinderace here. We almost get... Do we get Wiggly? Grabbing a berry and coming back. Oh, I see. Lucario's up here, which is a problem. I don't think I noticed this in-game because there's that assassinate. Boom! 2 KOs for Lucario. You got to watch out for Lucario. His assassinates are brutal. We're at 7 minutes, 20 seconds. I just let my team know I'm heading to the bottom path, so I'll be there for the team fight. I need to level, though, because Whirlpool is not as ideal as having Surf. So I go to take this Pokemon over here, brings me up to level 6. Now I have Hurricane and Surf. And once I have this, again, I'm just casting that Hurricane right on the edge of my ability and then popping Surf with it. That Surf accidentally went up to that wild Pokemon, but otherwise I would have hit that Ninetales with a really good amount of damage. And that's really what I'm trying to do all the time with Cramorant, is play right at the edge of my range and set my team up for some great KOs. And you can really do it pretty easily here, especially with like a KO picker up or like Lucario. So right there, there's a knockup and another knockup from Surf and just a ton of damage here. So I continue to play at that range as best I can. I just throw my Hurricane. Where's it at? Come on, Jake. Let's get one. There we go. Right at range. And unfortunately, we got that rollout going on. So a really nice rollout by Ashen one there. And then we head in. I think we take someone out here. Do I get? Yeah, I get Ninetales right there. And I have to flash out of, excuse me, eject button. I have to use my eject button to get away from that Cinderace. But again, you can just see me trying to grab them just at the edge of where they'll be, and where my move can hit. And that's exactly what you need to do with Cram, because you're so squishy as Cramorant. You just take so much damage. And yes, I want the KOs. I want to be aggressive and really get them, but I also want to live long enough to continue to cast multiple times, because if I'm able to get multiple knockups in one big team fight, my team's going to win. That's just how I look at these encounters. If I'm alive long enough to continuously knock them up, then we are going to have a really good shot at winning here. Right here, I decided to just take some of this farm, and then I use my Unite move early because I see they're all kind of in this range. I saw Lucario there, and I thought this will either zone them out or KO them, but either way, this is just going to push them around. And I like to do that with Cram. I like to just think, not only am I doing a ton of damage, but I am kind of bullying them out of position. Should have tried to score here. Didn't see how many points I had. Oh well. Would have been nice for us. So now we're heading top lane. I try to help farm or take some of that experience there, but Gengar is just eating everyone alive, which is nice to see. So making our way up top, Gengar pops their Unite move onto that Ninetales. Do I catch him? Yeah, I catch that Ninetales right there. Catch him again with Surf, real close. But we do get a Unite move from Ninetales. And now I'm just continuing to play on the edge of my range. Yeah, I got that Ninetales there. And we're getting dove in on by this Wiggly. I didn't even notice that this Wiggly is so underleveled. If I would have noticed that, I actually would have been way more aggressive against that Wiggly there. But you live and you learn. I don't love this top push that they're doing right now. I get Crustle scoring or something like that, but other than that, I want to back out of there. So I'm just coming down here. I'm going to farm, and I'm going to try to help my team pull back in this moment. So hopefully they're just going to pull back. And again, I'm just waiting to catch anybody I can, but I'm not trying to be around for a huge engagement here. I'm just trying to do a little damage, get some knockup, and then move on out of there. This is a bad position for our team. I really don't like this overextending push that people seem to do quite often. Oh, and lately I've switched over to multiple button press for learning moves, and it's a game changer. I highly recommend it because you can learn moves on the fly. Someone mentioned that in one of my videos. I'm sorry I don't have your name written down, but someone mentioned that in my controls video, and boy, oh boy, they are correct. It is awesome. I might pop a Unite move here soon. I'm not sure what I do. I know we're getting close. Yeah, there we go. And this is just really to, again, zone them out, scare them. I actually use my eject button to kind of move a little further. You can do that during Cram's Unite. In case they run away from it, you can use your eject and just get a little bit closer. So we're just heading for Dreadnought again. Dreadnought, 3 minutes. Not bad. I don't think we're going to be focusing Zapdos right now. Obviously, we do have a 90-second damage debuff, but, you know, that's really only going to eat into 30 seconds of Zapdos being up, so I'm not stressed about it. I accidentally said the wrong thing. I said gather here when I meant headed to top path. I would like to take this Rotom if at all possible. Not a huge deal, but just farming in this moment and taking Rotom, it's nice because it pushes towards their goal and it just gives them something to be distracted with, really. I don't expect it to do something insanely good for our team, but it's always good to make them worry about this Rotom and then they worry about us dunking some points. And at the same time, while they're doing that, we might dunk some points bottom. Again, at this point, we're ahead, so I don't think we are going to be concerning ourselves with trying to take Zapdos. We're just going to hopefully be defending the enemy team from taking Zapdos. So they're up there fighting at Rotom. I repositioned myself right there. You can see I'm coming behind it. I just don't want to be caught here, but I easily could be caught by this Ninetales or this Lucario. I run back, set myself up for Zapdos here. I don't like that I don't have my Unite move. I cast that recent Unite a little too late, and I see my team's in a bad spot here. So Lucario and Crustle are in a really bad position, which is super unfortunate because we just need us all to be alive here. It's not I don't think it's a super strong push to follow that Rotom in too hard. We got a really great gank there by Gengar. I guess it wouldn't be considered a gank at this point. I popped my eject button because I thought Lucario was gonna attack me there and KO me. My health's really low right now, so I'm just looking for picks. You know, I'm just looking to grab them again at the edge of my range, but my health is so low that I need to be very careful here. I also do have my Unite move, so, you know, nice, got Lucario. So I can use that at any moment here. I'm trying to find the best time to do it. I'm just trying to not get caught. So right now, Wiggly's trying to catch me. You can see they use their eject button to get me, and they might be able to do it. I decide to re-engage right here, but they probably... they had the same idea, like, hey, he's going to re-engage right here. This moment, I think I back. Do I back? Yeah, I see they're not taking Zapdos, and I decide, okay, I'm going to return to base. I'm going to get all my health really quick, and I'm just going to launch myself right back because it's not like they're going to take it in that time. I see my team going for some scores top and bottom. I was going to rope around the bottom, but then I thought, you know what? That's not going to work. Nice little rollout from Wiggly here, and then I decide to pop my Unite. I should have moved, you know, closer to the bottom edge of that Zapdos and just zone them out a little bit better. But all I want them doing, usually when I pop a Unite like that, is I just want them to be running scared. That's my whole goal, is to get them out of there. Time is ticking on the clock, and I just want them to think that they can't take Zapdos, or if they do, they're going to really be punished for it. And there you go. I just go to see if I can get a score in time, but I've got too much Eos energy on me. And there's the game. Again, I really think this is the strongest Cram build. I really do, and it's because of all the CC, and Cram is really weak. I understand people wanting to get the, you know, the healing from Air Slash, and there's more damage in Air Slash and Dive, but there isn't as much crowd control, and that's what I love most about Cram. So I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I'm messing up my words. Goodbye. I love you. Mwah.